Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll try to construct a smart gate system using Tinkercad with ultrasonic distance sensor and servo motor. In our previous circuits, we have used gas sensors, buzzers, temperature sensors and many more components. We have not used ultrasonic distance sensor and servo motor. So we'll try to explore it today. First, get into your Tinkercad account, click circuits. Click create new circuit. This is your workspace. The first thing we do is we try to change the name. It is a smart gate system. We'll try to find out the components needed for this. First is, as usual, an Arduino board. Then we take a servo motor under the name microserv. Next we can go for ultrasonic distance sensor. Here you have two sensors. This is a 3-pin sensor. This is a 4-pin sensor. Both you can use. In a 3-pin sensor, you will just have the power supply, ground and a signal. The signal you will connect it to the digital pin. The next one you will have 4 pins. One will be to the power, the other one will be to ground. Other than that, you will have 2 pins. One is to trigger and one is to echo. You can just connect these 2 pins, trigger and echo, to different digital pins. That's the only difference. You can use any of the ultrasonic distance sensors. So I am using a 3-pin ultrasonic sensor. So we'll start connecting it. Connect the ground of the ultrasonic sensor to the ground of the Arduino. Put it in black. For your convenience, you can rotate this servo motor. You have a ground pin here. Connect the ground pin to the ground of the Arduino. Put it in black. Next you have the power pin. Connect it to the power supply. We connect it to the 3.3 voltage supply. Put it in red. Take the ultrasonic sensor. Here you have the power supply. Take this and connect it to the 5 volts power supply in the Arduino. Put it in red. See, here it is stated to be 5 volts in your ultrasonic sensor. You can look it. So connect it to 5 volts. If you connect this to 3.3 volts, it will not work. Next, take the signal pin. Connect it to any of the pins here. I connect it to pin 10. Here, take the signal pin and connect it to any of the digital pins. Anything, I connect it to 3. I put it in orange just to differentiate the connections. That's it. So that's all is your connections. Next we'll get into the coding part. If at all you choose this ultrasonic sensor, the only difference would be this will be connected to 5 volts. This will be connected to the ground. This trigger pin, you will connect it to any of the digital pins in Arduino board, and this echo pin also you will connect it to any of the digital pins of the Arduino board. And when you code it, you have to state these pin numbers in trigger and echo. That's it. You can use any of the ultrasonic sensors. Now we'll get into the coding part. So you'll have the default blocks here. You can delete it. The first thing you have to do here is create variable. We create a variable. The variable is named as distance. Next, get into output. Choose rotate servo pin. And the servo motor pin is connected to digital pin 3. So set digital pin 3. You can change this degrees. If you want this servo meter to be in the same position, you can leave it as 0. So when you want to open it, it will be in opposite. If you want to change the direction of this servo motor, you can put it as 90 degree. It's up to you to change it or to leave it as such. So I am leaving it as such. So the pin 3 is set to 0 degrees, which is the same as that of the current position of the servo motor. Next I choose the variables where I choose set distance. Now we are going to set the distance value. This should be set to input. So input I take read ultrasonic distance sensor. So see, ultrasonic distance sensor pin is connected to pin number 10. So ultrasonic distance sensor trigger pin is 10. Echo pin, we don't have an echo pin here because it is a 3-pin ultrasonic sensor. So it is same as trigger. If you have chosen a 4-pin ultrasonic sensor, then set this trigger pin to where you have connected the trigger pin. Set this echo pin to the other pin, the echo pin where you have connected to the other digital pin. So that pin number you have to set it here. You can choose here and you can set the pin number here. That's the only difference. And we leave it in centimeters. Next, we choose a control. So we set the condition here. So as usual, we can choose. Now we take the distance variable and set it here. Now we set the value. We set a condition here that if the distance is less than 100 centimeters, then we set the output to be rotate the servo pin. So if the distance is less than 100, we set the rotate pin. Rotate pin is connected to pin 3. Pin 3 should be 90 degree. So it will move from the current position. This is the coding. First we have set the servo motor to be in 0 degrees. Next we have made the distance to read from the ultrasonic distance sensor. Then if the distance is less than 100, we'll rotate the servo motor to 90 degree. If it is greater than 100, that is if it is far, then the gate will be closed. I think we can start simulation now. The objective of this project is we have set an ultrasonic sensor. If we have a car or if we have someone getting into the gate, this ultrasonic sensor will detect the object or the person, whomever it might be. If they are less than 100 centimeter, then the gate will open. If it is greater than 100 centimeter, if they are far away from the gate, then the gate will be closed. That's the logic here. We'll try to simulate. See here, the distance is 113 centimeter. It is for 112, 113 centimeter. Servo motor, the gate is closed. If it moves closer below 100 centimeter, then the gate is open. If the object or the car or the people are above 100 centimeter, the gate is closed. If they come closer to the gate, then the gate is open. This is the working of a smart gate system. I've used it with simple components of just an ultrasonic sensor and a servo motor. You can construct it in different ways by connecting different components, making it more complex. That is up to you. And the common mistakes you would come across here would be when you connect this supply. So when you connect this 5 volt supply to 3 volts and when you connect this supply to 5 volts, then there will be a problem. Your circuit will not work. And in coding, if you don't set this condition, then there might be a problem. And if you choose 4-pin ultrasonic sensor and if you don't set the echo pin, that will be a problem. So these are few mistakes which commonly we come across. So have a look on it. Hope you can try it and let me know how it works. You can stop the simulation now. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video to be useful, kindly subscribe it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to click that like button because that motivates me to post more videos. To get immediately notified whenever I upload a video, press on the bell icon too. Thank you once again.